The two things that will make you a slave is if you accept the military draft and the income tax. Because if you look at the income tax, they tax our income, and then they say, what do you mean it's not the government's? They have a monopoly on it because you can't spend any of it, until the government gives you permission. And that is, of course, why high on the list ought to be, and I am sure it is in a crowd like this, that if we expect to ever see some significant changes toward liberty, we will be getting rid of the IRS for sure. Of course, understanding the military draft is easy to see, especially if you remember or read the history of the 1960s. What a tragedy, but that's been going on ever since. We play these games, but we're still sending troops to death by going overseas and participating and incorporating other people into the activities that we do. So this to me is a major thing. And it's easy. We can visualize and we know exactly what we would do with the IRS and the income tax. But then there is another tax that has to be understood, because the likelihood of us in the near future of getting rid of the IRS is not very good. But the fact that groups like this and others are growing in their understanding and their desire to do something about the tax that is the most vicious and the most destructive, and that is the inflation tax designed by the Federal Reserve.
I built a replica model of the Capitol building. It's 8 feet by 5.5 feet by 4 feet, and I filled it with real rodents and small cameras. I call it the Capitol Mouse House. To draw attention to our program, Focus 535. Each week on X, we examine the 535 elected officials who work in D.C.